So now let's go see how you play. So, how do you actually play Zebra? First off, you set the course. Zebra is a very 3D game, and you set the holes according to the players' abilities that are playing and your location. Okay, so you've got your course set. Next, everyone goes to the bank and draws a disc. They're numbered 1 through 6, and I drew number 1, so I'll throw first. Number 2 goes second, and number 3. So number 2 hit the pole, knock the tee over, so they score 1 point. Scoring is very simple in Zebra. You only play to 3 and you win the game. So there's no little stubby pencil required, no scorecard required, no pars, no bogeys, no double bogeys, none of that golf stuff. Oh, and by the way, unlike golf, Zebra has no out of bounds. Since player number 2 scored the point, they go last. Because it's always an advantage to go first, but they have to go last. So now, player number 3 will go first, then 4, 5, and 6, all the way through until someone hits the pole and scores another point. Pretty simple game, right? Hit the pole, score 1 point, play to 3. But we've added a little strategy item called poison. So say that player's laying there and they've thrown up and they're laying there and they're about to win by hitting that pole. No one wants them to win. You poison them. If you land on them, they're poisoned for that round and they're out. Now they get to come back in on the next round, but for that round, they're out and they can't win the game. So, after a long day of playing Zebra on the beach, what do you want? More Zebra, but it's getting dark. What do? You let it get darker. And then, voila! Nighttime Zebra. With 6 lighted discs and 5 lighted poles, you can play Zebra until the sun comes up in the morning. So what do you say, Sharks? Who wants to set our own course together? Now, let's get down to the business aspects of Zebra, with some questions from the Sharks. Robert, you ask how your money is going to be spent. Well, a portion of it will go to continuing IP. We have an idea for an improvement to the game that will make the box smaller and thus decrease the shipping costs. Second, I will be exploring more licensing ideas for the Zebra name. And third, we'll be help cover the cost of finding a licensing partner. Why yes, Lori, I can tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up on a small family farm in Iowa with 3 brothers close in age, so it was a competitive upbringing. In the wintertime, we'd play Monopoly, Risk, Stock Market, but in the summertime, it was Ninja Croquet, where the main object was to send the brothers' balls careening down the gravel driveway in order to help win the game. Winning at all cost was it. We often had to modify the rules of the games that we were playing, and sometimes even had to print our own money, as we broke the bank. My granny was still playing games at over 100, so my gaming history is long, creative, and the impetus for the creation of Zebra. Well, Mark, this is how we're currently selling them. A few online via our own website, but the model going forward would be to have a large outdoor sporting goods company license Zebra and take it national or even international. Why yes, Gloria, I can explain our IP. My wife and I have invested approximately $100,000 in Zebra so far, with over $50,000 of that going to the IP. Attorneys are expensive. The remaining effort went to tooling, prototypes, marketing, and attending conventions like the New York City Toy Fair. So our first patent was a utility patent, and that was issued for the designating the pole number with the lighted 2 holes. So that's a utility patent, no one else can do that item there. The second one was a design patent, and that's the overall look of all 5 poles, with 2 holes, 3 holes, 5 holes, etc. The cap, the whole overall look was the design patent. And the third item that we got was the word Zebra, trademarking the word Zebra. We're currently provisional and putting in for our logo trademark. Thank you, Barbara. Yes, one of the main challenges has been making this game affordable. That's been one of the primary goals of mine, is keeping this game affordable so families with small children can afford it. Times are tough right now, and I want to keep this game down where the average family can afford it. This is a challenge with all the small quantities that we're dealing with, shipping containers, import duties, marketing a totally unique product. These are all challenges that have had to been overcome. The second hurdle is introducing an entirely new product to the marketplace, while taking the best aspects, the funnest aspects of bocce ball, lighted bocce ball, croquet, horse, and disc golf, and combining them all into one game that makes sense, and then throwing in, oh, and it can be played at night. Yes, Damon, you're right. The branding opportunities are tremendous. With all of this white space on the poles, the discs themselves, there's a lot of opportunities for branding stickers anywhere from high school teams to college sports teams to professional teams, let alone corporations, church camps. Finally, I would just like to say thank you to the Shark Tank team for inviting me to submit this video. Shark Tank has proven that you can combine business and entertainment and create a product that's educational, uplifting, and inspiring for us born entrepreneurs and the general public. So thank you again, and I hope to meet you all soon.